Hello and welcome everyone again to another video. Today's video we are going to showcase Morpeko. Morpeko, more wins. This Pokemon is insanely busted. Like if it gets a good matchup, you're literally going to just avalanche like from there. You guys remember when I used to use Dragonite and I used to tell you like Dragonite, if a Dragonite gets a good lead, you should not be losing the game. Well, this thing is like Dragonite on steroid, okay? Like a Dragonite that hit insanely hard. It doesn't have fast move pressure, but it's so fast. It's incredibly fast. It's insanely strong in the right condition. And this team, we're featuring the same team, which is with Fortress, Non-Shadow, and Azu. Why? Because we just want to tank as much damage on those two, while like Morpeko can just nuke everything, as you guys will see in a couple minutes. So, without further yapping, let's just go and do watch the battles. This battle here, opponent led Golbat. I think I made a misplay, but to be honest, it doesn't count as a misplay, because I went straight for the Psychic Fang since it's double, it's also super effective. But the thing is, I could have just nuked it, to be honest, or like I could have just also overpowered, but I didn't do either, because I'm just like, I think this was like one of the first battle using this thing. I was at 2500 MMR, if you guys are wondering how much. Like I was 2550, and then this battle. Because I included like the first like in last video I included 2 good sets. In this battle, in this video, I'm including the first battle I did and the last one, and show you the end results basically from 25, I think 2530 until 2750. Good thing we shielded that nuke, and now I'm throwing this. Why am I throwing this even though we have a Fortress? Well, technically Fortress does not do that much damage. It's more of like a tank Pokemon that does so much non-stab damage. It's not the best Pokemon, but it's an ideal Pokemon for this team. And by far, I feel like it's actually the best safe swap in the current Halloween meta. They bring in Dragalge. I think we just go for the... Why am I over farming? I could have just done 2 then throw. I think I just didn't know what to throw. And now at this point, all we need to do is just shield, farm down. But I think we do have a gunk shot. And they did bait. So now we can just bubble them all the way down. I tried to click the move there, and my phone just lagged. Because you guys know that this game does not work. By the way, the hoodie, check the merch. The hoodie and the gamer shirt both are back on stock. So if you would like to support this team, and you want to get something in return, you can check our merch store. It will be in the description below, or at the end of the video. You can see also a link that will take you directly there. And if you have any feedback on the merch, feel free to let me know. So in this battle here, we lost the lead pretty hard. We swapped, and we did not get the best result on the swap, but it's not the worst, to be honest, okay? If you go straight EQ here, it will take them out, and here we can just grab a shield. So what's the ideal play? We have to go Azu, because Morpeko will get slapped, like slapped all the way. They aggressively swapped into Azu, so all we need to do here is shield and throw the Aura Wheel. So now they shouldn't be getting to another move. They only get to 1 move. Because they did 1, they are 4 away. So if we can KO, we have to do 6 and then throw 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that was 6. What's the play now? If they bring in Golurk, I have to bait because we need to grab the last shield, and they did shield. So now I think I should have thrown the other move. Yes, the other move is double resisted, but somehow it does more. We are so boosted right now that this will do insane amount of damage. Look at Clodside taking 60% health from a mouse. Isn't that embarrassing? Tremendously embarrassing, like Crimson K19 would say. Tremendously embarrassing for the opponent. We should tank 2 moves here and go for the Ice Beam. The opponent has no way to win this game because Morpeko, like Aura Wheeled them all the way down. Okay, next game. We have a Clodside in the lead. Just go to Fortress, to be honest. You live 2 EQs, and 2 of your EQs KO. Opponent swapped from a bad matchup into a horrible one. Don't do this, guys. Okay, you could just stay in. But I know what they are doing. What they are doing is they only have 1 answer to the Morpeko, which is Clodsire, and they don't want to lose it. So they were trying to save it. So what do we do here? We just farm them all the way down because we don't care to shield. We don't want to shield. We live this move, and we are going to farm them all the way down. We're going to look at the top right corner and act accordingly. They bring in Azu. I think there was a case to be made about throwing, but I can just actually stay in and go straight EQ. And then we go Morpeko or Azu. because we need to get out. I'm not gonna let them farm me all the way down. We don't let our opponents farm us down. What's the play here? Well, we have to stay in, keep farming, keep farming, keep farming. Okay, eventually we have to throw. This is kind of a slightly misplay because if they no shield, we're screwed. Especially if they can swap out right now. I thought they can bubble down, but now since it's a double CMP, they can swap out, as you can see. What do we do now? Well, we have to land this first, and then we can start talking. We can just have to... We have to swap out now. And I think we have to go Psychic Fang, then Aura Wheel, because the Psychic Fang will put them in Aura Wheel range because they will be debuffed. As you guys can see, Psychic Fang landed. Okay, now Morpeko is hungry for a win. Over farming, no, I'm like, okay, let me Psychic Fang again. Because they will 100% shield, because I kind of want to bait there to get my energy fast. They might be able to swap now at one point, and we will just over farm, and we're just going to instantly bait. Instantly throw this because the other move is so resisted. And now Morpeko is Morpeko is dude, it's charging. It's like Kamehameha and then Aura Wheel to the face, bye. And he now is like, no, let's just Psychic them Fang. Look at that. He's like switching to the Super Saiyan. That little mouse is so freaking strong, man. Look at this matchup. They have a Greninja. This matchup is so bait dependent. I need to call their bait. They need to call my bait. So how about we both shield? Okay, me and my opponent's like, okay, let's just both bait. Let's just both shield. Can we have that agreement, guys, everyone? Sometimes I nuke, sometimes I bait, okay? So how do I do that? Well, it depends on what they do. They swapped into Wiggly. Honestly, you're supposed to go to Fortress, but I didn't go to Fortress. I always assume that there is a poison in the back. There is always a Toxapex or a Clodsire in both cases. I need to get rid of my Azu. It's always like that. There is always a poison. So here we're using Azu as... we're trying to get some use out of the Azu. Why did I Ice Beam there? I mean, I'm just being cheap here. It does KO, though. It does KO. What do they do? We will see what they do. We're just going to go back to the mouse and instantly nuke them. And this Aura Wheel can nuke 2 Greninjas, not just one. They shielded because they feed the mouse. The mouse is now on Super Saiyan mode. I think we have to call a bait. And we do call a bait. The mouse is so insane. So wicked, look at that. And now we're going with the Psychic Fang. It doesn't do that much damage, but I mean, that's all we're getting, right? That's all we're getting, so we have to throw it. I think we should shield here because this is going to be the most amount of damage. They bring in the mouse, and their mouse is not as strong as our mouse because their mouse is in normal mode. My mouse used to be in Super Saiyan. We're just going to go straight for the EQ, and this EQ will take their mouse out of the battle, send it back to their trainer, and now they bring in the Greninja. Bye Greninja. Okay, moving to the next game. Morpeko into Azumarill. This is an insane good of a lead. What do? We just nuke it. If they swap in Clodsire, honestly, Psychic Fang, and then go to Fortress. Why? If you Psychic Fang, they will be almost an 1 EQ range plus farm down. If you instantly go, you have to double EQ. So you can save yourself some time and some energy. EQ does the job here. It doesn't. This is actually the best possible way. I'm gonna get chipped and I'm gonna leave with so much farm. Look at that. And now they bring in Azu. What do we do, guys? What do? We Rock Tomb it. Why? Because I don't want to do that. I don't want to take too much damage. We're taking it out, and we can just actually go to Morpeko again. We can deny it because this game sucks and it does not work. Holy man. They swap into the gold. So what's the play here? You let one go, you shield the second, and you farm all the way down. I shielded the first because I was afraid that they might have Earth Power, but they shouldn't have Earth Power at this point. There is no point of throwing as well. So what do? We have to farm all the way down. What do we do now? How am I supposed to take the Azu out? I'm down 70 shields. Bro, I think I lose. I needed that move. I actually needed that move. If I get the Psychic Fang, I think I win. I don't think I win anymore. So we're gonna leave the match and save our opponents sometime. Morpeko into Azu. Amazing lead. The worst thing about this team is what we call it, the double mud slap. When they have a mud slap in the lead, mud slap in the back. So they brought in War Madam. If they bring in War Madam, honestly, you can throw a move and then go to Fortress to tank their energy because all of their energy is resisted and you can farm all the way down. You don't have to shield anything here because everything is resisted. And now we are so loaded on energy and we can just go straight Rock Tomb and debuff this Azu to the moon. And we're gonna do 2 and then EQ. to chip the Azu. We should be in a great position. I don't think there is a way we lose this game, because this move, it doesn't KO. Unless they have a Hydro Pump. They don't have a Hydro Pump. I'm just going to swap out. They have a Scizor. And at this point, all we need to do is just no shield, grab shields, and then believe in all in on the Morpeko. Because Morpeko will have a party on this opponent. He will show them how to feed the mouse, okay? They have to throw a move, otherwise I will get to the move here. You can't, okay? You cannot do that. You have to throw a move there. I think they could have just Night Slash. So I went to my Fortress hoping that they will throw. They did not throw. We're just going to Shield and Psychic Fang. So they did not throw. The Psychic Fang will take them out, and it's going to be Morpeko into Azumarill. Head-to-head, they bring in the Azu, but they instantly leave the match. They have no way to beat that game. Guzzlord is by far the worst Pokemon against this team. Guzzlord lead is the worst, because it's going to be like Guzzlord and then hard counter. When the opponent instantly swap, they give us a play, which is because two of our EQs KO, and we get them before them, so we are supposed to win this. And if we win this, we can flip switch, because flipping switch is very important here. They shielded. Since they shielded, I don't think I care about this anymore. Okay, so 2 seconds after, shielding. Why are we shielding even though we get outpaced? We're just going to debuff. That's why I hated that shield. They shielded again. What the heck? I think they have a Toxapex in the back, but I think all we can do is we can go Morpeko and instantly kill it with a Psychic Fang, but we have to go Azu here. We need to build up so much energy, so we don't need to shield this. Yeah, we have to throw now. I don't know why I did not throw there. Okay, it's all in trust that Azu will do something. Please no Toxapex. There is the Drapion. So I could have done one here, but I don't want to go above 100. So I'm just going to throw one, then swap. And they instantly throw. We have to shield, and I need to call a bait. They did not bait. If they throw Brutal Swing, I think I have a chance, but they played it well. So now we have to get to the Psychic Fang. We didn't get to the Psychic Fang, and we just need to throw an Ice Beam. So we're gonna shield this. We shielded the Sludge, and we went to 100, and we need to do one bubble and then throw. Yeah, I don't think this KOs. It's IV dependent. If they have a good one, they live, and they do live that. I think I played this game as best as I could. There is no other way, and we made it as close as possible, but not the closest. Greninja, I agreed with all my opponents that we both bait, we both shield. Okay? So you have to make the same deal with your opponents. Night Slash, we shielded that. Okay, we're baiting here, and the Greninja, well, no shield. This opponent broke the deal, so I don't know what to do with them. We baited again. They no shield. What's wrong with them? Okay, we have to shield. We have to shield. Why? I mean, am I supposed to let my mouse go? No, I would never let my Pokemons die. I think I was supposed to Psychic Fang in there, but I don't think that's a wise play. So I was just going to go to Fortress and hope that opponent give us some hope or cope. I don't know. What do we do here? I'm just going to throw an EQ because I don't have any other play. Okay, we're just going to throw the EQ. Hope. Oh, that's an Azu. Wait. They just gave us a win con. So what do? We go Morpeko and we instantly nuke it. We could have done 4, but we're not going to do that. Okay? And they no shield. Now we can farm them all the way down. Guess what's going to happen after? They will be Psychic Fanged all the way. No, guys. No baiting. Play it wise. So we nuked it, they did not shield, and now they are in bubble down range. I'm going to pressure them to throw their energy because now they have to throw. Look at that. They had to throw because if they literally do one more, I will Psychic Fang them, and Azu will bubble them down, and we win that game. Horrible lead. What do? We just go Fortress. The best play here as a Guzzlord user, you're supposed to chip and then go to your own Clodsire. And I'm going to do 2 then throw. Opponent's still staying in. I think they know that I have an Azu, so they would rather use their Guzzlord here. Or they just have a Clodsire and then they don't care. Since we drop their attack, we should live this and we should get to the EQ. And let's see what they do. They no shield. What do we do now? Well, we kind of have to go Azu. I think shielding a sludge is okay, but I'm not going to shield. Azu's not there to take shields. I think they die with it. They did die with it. And they bring in their Azu. We throw the Hydro Pump. The play rough. And now, it's going to be Morpeko against the world. By the way, the second move you're supposed to throw the Aura Wheel, because I found out that the Psychic Fang does not quite KO here, which is very bad. Look. Okay, they shielded. They don't know. So now my next Psychic Fang should KO them. So we have to shield here. And instantly Psychic Fang. Yeah, this Psychic Fang should KO. Please KO. I told my chat it does KO. So please KO. Thank you. Now what do? We're just going to go to Azu. Why did I swap out? Because we were in the dark mode. So we have to swap out because my move is useless. When you switch out, it reset. There is a bug currently with using Morpeko. If your Aura Wheel KO, he does not change the form. So keep that in mind when you're using it. There is like, this Pokemon requires some finesse with like, as an example, when they swap in Clodsire, you have to Psychic Fang first because you need to debuff them, since your second, when you change, it will be a dark move. And when they have Azu in the lead, you don't bait, because literally if you bait, literally your second move is going to be the dark one. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. These have been like extremely fun battles using Morpeko. I don't ever remember having so much fun with any other Pokemon except this little mouse. This little mouse is so freaking good in the right condition. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed these battles. If you guys like this content, make sure to leave a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I will catch you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day or night or whatever you're having. Peace.